tub of mozzarella sitting on the counter. The cheese had gone soft with heat. Next to it was a plastic bin of raw chicken wings, sitting in a tepid bath of their own fragrant juices. In the back, there was a big sink filled all the way up with water, and heads of lettuce had just been thrown in there. And I watched as fruit flies buzzed over it, and every now and again, one would dive into the water and drown immediately. This was my first day at Pizza and Beyond. Most people would have just walked out of there after seeing what I saw in that kitchen. But me, I had just left another job at a different pizza joint because that place had a really unfortunate juggalo infestation. And quite honestly, any change was a good change as far as I was concerned. And also, this place was 5 minutes from my house, and I had kind of just learned not to expect much out of my life. But besides that, I mean, looking around, this place clearly needed me. Pizza and Beyond had 4 total employees, 2 managers and 2 coworkers. We used to have a cashier, but she left us to become a Zumba instructor, so. There was the owner, Sam. He was this bald, angry Egyptian guy that used to work in banks before he got sick of taking orders from people and opened up a restaurant so he could take orders from people. His catchphrase is, "I don't care, just do whatever you want." Then there's Mike. He's my other manager, and he's a laid-back, balding Egyptian guy who used to have an executive position at the Walgreens, but then his buddy Sam said, "Hey, let's open a restaurant together." And he said, "All right." Mike's catchphrase is, "No, don't worry about it, honey. I got it. There's Austin, my friend and coworker. He was just this big old country boy, and his hobbies included listening to his vinyl collection of classic rock bands like the Allman Brothers and blowing stuff up in fields with his dad. Sweet kid. This is his first job, and he's being paid under the table by Mike and Sam so they can get like a tax break or something. His catchphrase is, "I don't care, I don't know, I just do what they tell me, and I don't eat the food here anymore." And then there's me. My catchphrase is, "You know that's not how you actually prep lettuce, right?" A typical day at Pizza and Beyond was pretty uneventful. I mean, this place was a hole. No one came here. So usually I would just go in there and I'd wait for my managers, who were also the delivery boys, to leave. And I would switch the TV from like Fox News to Ancient Aliens. Make myself a sandwich in the kitchen with ingredients that weren't expired. And Austin would come over and watch me and he'd go, "Oh, you don't want to use the green peppers, not today." And Austin opened that day, and I didn't always want to know the things he'd seen, and so I just wouldn't question him. And then we just spend the rest of the shift like hanging out, which was worth like $7.50 to me. That was great. But on days where Austin wasn't there, Pizza and Beyond was just beyond boring. So I was just stuck in this pastel green hole. It was just me and the aliens and the bugs. I would get so bored that I would just sit on the counter with a kitchen knife, like just stabbing the wall. Nothing mattered anymore. No one was gonna notice, not here. Eventually, business started to pick up. And it was around this time that the AC broke in the middle of Georgia summer, and my managers were too cheap to fix it. They also started requiring us to wear hats but they did not provide hats for us to wear. And the only hat that I had was a baseball cap that I got from a juggalo named Nicotine. And so I want you to just take a moment to picture this. I am in sweaty pizza hell. And I look like I just released an original rap CD that I am currently trying to peddle to strangers. In the midst of this, we had a particularly busy day. We had a ton of orders and we just did not have the staff to handle this volume of business. And so everybody was busy. Sam was over here, he was angrily seasoning chicken. And then there was Mike, like laid back, making a Philly cheesesteak. You know, it's whatever, he's got it. Then Austin's like standing in the corner, just kind of like waiting around to consolidate orders, doing his best. And then I'm making salads, and the way that you like make salads in a restaurant is you get a head of lettuce and you hold it like this to protect your fingers from a knife, and then you quarter it and you chop it up real nice and you put it in a box. And so I was doing that. All right, quarter it, chop it up nice, put it in a box. I hate this job. It's so hot. And I'm sweating, and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing anymore. And then I oh God. Okay, lettuce isn't supposed to hurt. Put the knife down. Oh God, okay. We hadn't been apart very long, but I missed the end of my nail bed already. And I'm bleeding. Take a step back, and I go, Sam? And he goes, what? I'm like, you gotta finish the salad, man. And he goes, well, I can't do it. And I'm like, oh, why didn't you take a guess? Oh, okay. So he goes, and I go, and I get Austin to help me bandage my finger. And as I'm doing this, Sam's walking out the door, and I think, yeah, he finished that salad pretty quick. Austin, did he change out the lettuce? Did he at least change the knife? Anything? Is my finger in that salad? Oh my God. My manager wasn't to his car yet. We probably could have stopped him if we sprinted. But I was just cemented in place by the fact that this was actually happening right now. And, you know, they say you are what you eat, and I just could not get past the dark irony that I am a vegan, and I became salad. It was in that moment that I realized I don't want to be here. I don't want to work in a place that feeds people to people and no one says anything. I'm better than this. I'd been in culinary for years. I could have been a chef if I wanted to. And it wasn't long after that I quit my job there. And I did get hired as a chef at another restaurant called Carrabba's as a gourmet pizza chef. And that's when I knew I can and should expect more from my life, because I can do it. But besides that, you know, even though my old job's long behind me and that place got shut down, like, I still feel like I just left a little piece of myself at Pizza and Beyond.